Hi people, it's Saturday and it's your teacher Carlos with another video on survival phrases in English classrooms. Now, for numerous reasons, I didn't post videos for a couple of weeks, but I'm back again with another video, and I hope these phrases will help you not only in your classrooms where you learn English, but also when you travel to places you go. So now the first phrase is I don't know. Now it's very important to know this phrase and to be able to use this phrase, especially when you're asked in the classrooms where you're asked many questions and you're asked for your homework, and the best thing to say and the smartest thing to say and is to say I don't know. And that's why I believe that the importance of this phrase, the importance of learning this phrase, and the importance of using this phrase more often. So the first thing that I teach kids, especially 7-year-old kids, and the phrase I don't know. So they should be able to say I don't know, and allow, no matter what's your age, when you're in an English environment, in an English speaking country, if you're asked a question, you should be able to say pretty clearly that you don't know the answer. And you can also shrug your shoulders to express that. Yeah, that's the first phrase. All right, it's not going to help you survive in an English classroom, but also in an English environment. That's why I believe this phrase is essential. The second phrase that I also find quite important is I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Like whatever you're saying, I don't understand. So by that phrase, you probably mean you probably want the speaker to repeat that, to repeat what the person said, or to show that your level of English is not good enough. So you just have a limited understanding of English vocabulary and English words. So the best thing to say is I don't understand. And how do you explain this, or how do I explain this to kids who basically don't speak a lot of English and just using the body language? So it's similar to I don't know, when you shrug your shoulders, and when I teach them like I don't understand, I usually say like I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying. So that body language makes them clearly understand the meaning of this phrase, and they're able to use it in their classrooms, in their language, and they can easily repeat it. All right, so I think this is also another phrase that can help you survive in an English environment, even when you're traveling. You just say I don't understand. So that will be cool. That will help you survive. All right, another important phrase, which is one of my favorite in an English classroom, is like oftentimes you have to go and do your business in the restroom. So this phrase, which can help you a lot, is like you don't know when you need to do your business. So like at any moment in your English classes or lessons, no matter how long it is, like 45 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, or 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is in some cases. Now you have to be able to say this phrase, and the phrase is, may I go to the restroom? Now you can say it in many different ways. May I go to the toilet? May I go to the loo? Which so often like girls say that. And now in some languages it might not be very polite, because to say toilet, and some kids from different cultures and some people from based on their cultures, they might not feel comfortable saying the word toilet. like giving the teacher the feeling that they are going to the toilet, and either they're going to do their, take a leak, or they're going to go and take a shit. So they don't want to stress that. So if you don't want to stress that, well, based on your culture, because it's not acceptable in your culture to express that openly, instead of toilet, you can say like restroom. So, may I go to the restroom, please? And you can add at the end, like, please. It's important. It's urgent. So that's why I believe it's really important for you to be able to say that, and for you to feel comfortable going to the restroom whenever you want it, because it's important to do your business on time, or maybe even in time. All right. So the next survival phrase in the English classrooms is, may I drink water? May I drink water? People say water, people say water. It's funny how it sounds in American English, and when you know that it sounds differently in British English. Water, may I drink water? And water, I don't have to tell that, I don't have to explain that, like how important it is for you to take a drink, to drink water, because water is really essential for your brain performance. So you must have enough water inside of your body to be able to learn the new information. So you have to drink water. You have to be able to go drink water whenever you want. So yeah, that's why I think it's important to say, like, may I drink water, please? It's important. And maybe after drinking water, I will be asking you the previous question, like may I go to the restroom? So yeah, you can drink water and then go to the restroom. Yeah, the second one is followed by the first one, actually. So that's why I think it's important. You have to be able to drink water when you're feeling thirsty, the feeling when you need to drink water. And when you drink water, you quench your thirst. And it's important to quench your thirst, because that helps you concentrate on what you're doing, or either you're studying or you're working. And maybe you're in an English classroom. Maybe you are in an English speaking environment in your workplace, and you can ask your boss, like, may I drink water? May I go out and drink water? So they gotta help you, even during the conference. But usually in the conference they provide water, so you don't have to go out. And all right, the following phrase is, all right, something fell down. All right, great. The following phrase is, how do you say blah 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 in English? Now, if you don't know a word in English and you want to ask your teacher what does that specific word mean in English language, so you can easily use this phrase, like, how do you say, and insert the word that you know in your language, in case your teacher speaks your language. In those cases, and you can ask, like, in English, like, how do you say in English? For example, how do you say in this case, like water, for example, how do you say voda in English? So the teacher should be able to tell you that it's water. Yeah, how do you say, insert the word, whatever your language is, in English? And that's it. Your teacher, after you have said the question, your teacher should be able to give you the translation of the word that you're looking for. If, of course, he or she knows the translation of the word himself or herself, which can be the case in some situations. All right, so the final phrase is, I'm sorry, I forgot my homework. I'm sorry, I forgot my homework. So, like, oftentimes it happens when kids, and when you go to your English classroom, you just didn't do your homework for some reasons. Maybe you were busy, maybe you were doing something, maybe you just forgot it. So the easiest way to say it is like, I'm sorry, I forgot my homework. And that's it. You survive the situation. And your teacher understands you and warns you that, like, okay, for the next class, you have to do your homework. That's basically it. I hope these phrases will help you survive in your English classrooms, and maybe they will help you survive also in an English-speaking environment. That's it.